Okay, guys, we're live, so I'm super excited about this. My name's Bridget Bartlett with visionmarketinganddesign.com, and this is actually my second time going live today because I'm using OBS Studio to stream this live, and my last video was doing some crazy echoing, and I'm so excited to show you all about the video editor that I use that I decided, okay, I'm just going to do this again. My second time going live today. Okay, yay, and it sounds good. I'm so super stoked. Okay, so I'm going to show you the video editor that I use and how to use it to like edit your YouTube videos or whatever on a completely beginner level, because I think I edited my first video like 6 months ago, so I am not an expert in video editing, but with this editor, I have learned how to do it. So the editor that I'm using is Screencast-O-Matic, and when I was looking for simple video editors to use, I could not find any. They were all like Adobe Premiere, like these really expensive $500 a month video editors. I could not find something that was inexpensive and beginner level and get any kind of reviews on it. Well, the reason is because Screencast-O-Matic is so cheap that no one is really an affiliate of Screencast-O-Matic. The commission rate is really low, so I think that's why no one is doing like review videos or whatever. But I happen to love Screencast-O-Matic, and I care more about giving value than making a commission. So I am going to show you how to use it. It has a screen recorder as well and a video editor. So if you sign up for this, it's like I said, I'm going to actually show you how cheap this is. It's the plan that I use is $18 a year. Okay, so you really cannot find a better value than Screencast-O-Matic. So you can see $18 a year. Now, if you go down here, you'll see they do have an affiliate program. You get 50% commission, but if it's $18 a year and you get 50% commission, you're making $9. So to me, that's not that big of a deal. However, they do have a refer a friend program. So if you guys want to click the link in the description box, basically what that means is if I refer 5 friends, then my subscription's free for the year. So like I said, it's not that big of a deal, but if you do click it, you'll save 20% on your subscription. So, everybody wins. Okay, so once you sign up for this and you download the Screencast-O-Matic, you're going to get this, okay? This is what it looks like. Now, you can record here. I can't record right now because I'm using another streamer. But if you click record, it'll give you the option for the screen, the webcam, or the screen and the webcam, and then a box that pops up and you can choose which section of the screen that you want to record, and then you press record and then it starts recording. I mean, it's pretty simple. Once you hit done on the record button, then your video will show up here. And I just created this short test video of my website. I just literally scrolled up and down just to show you what it would look like. So you would open it up here. This is what it would look like. If I click edit, you'll see, okay, so now when you highlight over it, you see the little box on the outside, how it's the little dashed lines, and then it goes away as I move the cursor. That means that you've selected that, okay? It has little circles here now that I've left clicked on it. And if I left click on the webcam, let me hit okay. When I left click on the webcam, you'll see the little circles and the lines around it, and then I can move this around wherever I want to. So that's really cool, because sometimes I've recorded myself giving like a PowerPoint presentation, but you can't move this around after the fact. So that's really nice to be able to do that. So now what I'm going to show you how to do is all of the options here and how you can use them to like create super professional videos. So again, if I left click on this main video, you'll see it's called main video, and I drag this down here. Now you see there's this black background. And just like you're watching the video here, I have the really cool graphics in the back, and I've placed, my webcam up here, and I have little ads on my website. You can easily do this. Of course, it doesn't want to drag now that I swear, the things that happen in a live video is super crazy. Okay, so now I've dragged these around where I want them to be. Now I just want to add an image, okay? So I'm just going to add the same image that I used. Okay, that one's too big. All right, so what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to add an image from the stock library. And sometimes I have to back out and then go back in. I'm not sure if that's something that I do wrong or if it's just kind of quirky, but I'm just going to choose a stock image, okay, from the library. So this is super cool because obviously you have the right to use all of these images, and they have videos and all that you can choose from as well. So it's just super nice to have the ability to use the images already have available to you. So you can see there's over 5,000 videos, over 5,000 photos, over 9,000 videos. So I'm just going to choose like this one here. I don't even know what that is, but just to save time from scrolling around. So once you choose your image, you're just going to choose send to editor. So, I mean, could it be any easier? So once you send to editor, sending. You can go back to your video. One day it'll show up here. Okay, so it says it's ready. And then if I go to image here, now it's in my recent images. So I just click that. Now I have this image, but you see my main video back here, it's behind the image. So I don't want to do that because I just want to use this image as the background, right? So I'm just going to take this image and I'm going to stretch it, even though it's not really the correct size. I'm just going to stretch it like this, and what you see in the window, that's what's going to show up. Of course, you can crop it if you choose to, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's covering up the black area that the video actually is. Now, I want to get my main video in front of the image, so I'm just going to sorry about that, that's my phone. So I'm just going to choose layering, and then I'm going to move the image at the bottom, which means in the very back. Okay, so if I wanted to move my webcam, like say I just didn't want to show the webcam, I could just click on that and then move the webcam. Well, I have to select it here, so I could just click that and then move it, and it would change the position in the video that it's in. So right now I've highlighted the actual image, and you'll see down here there's this blue bar, and it's like a straight line here, and then it kind of tapers off here with this triangle, and then here is the end of the image. So this blue bar is what section of the video that this image is going to be on. But I don't want the image to fade out after 3 seconds. That's what all this means. It's going to just fade out. I want it to just be throughout the whole video. So I'm just going to go over here to the menu, and I'm going to click out. And this is the transition, okay? So you can choose to have it fade out. You can choose to have it just pop out, or you can just choose none. So I'm going to choose none. Then I'm going to take and drag this bar all the way to the end of the video. Now, if I hit click OK, this video, you can click all throughout here, and this video or image will be the background of the entire video. So no matter what is here and no matter what is in the webcam, this background is going to look like that. So that's super cool. That's much easier than it actually looks. It looks like a really professional video. So that's it for that. Now I'm going to go over the options with you now. Let me click done here because I'm in that weird quirky thing that it does where I get in a point where I'm stuck. Okay, so Now I'm just going to show you all of the other options. So I'm going to go to Tools, and if you want to cut a section out, that's the first one we'll go to. Now you've come down here and you see this is like the graph of the video, okay? You see the gray spikes here, and then you see like some kind of grayed out area here, and these grayed out areas are where there's no sound in the video. So you can choose to edit those out by going to Tools and then Cut, and then it will sometimes it automatically highlights the area that you want to cut. So let me hit cancel because I need to actually go to that area. All right, and then I'll hit cut. Now you see how it automatically highlights the red area that it wants you to cut out. You can test that by just pressing play, and then that will preview the cut. So you can make sure that
here's all the great things.
Okay, so you can make sure that that cut makes sense. I mean, obviously you don't want to like cut yourself off in the middle of a sentence and then start in the middle of another sentence. So you can test that out. If that looks good to you, then you can just hit OK. And then it'll cut that section out. If you decide, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that, you can always go up here to the back arrow, and then it will restore that section of the video. You can also, this yellow line here, what that is music, and you can put that there by just going up to the music section, and then you can choose which of the stock musics or stock music that you want to choose. You can select one of those, or you can import your own music, but just make sure, you know, YouTube's really picky about copywriting, so make sure that you have the rights to use that music if you import one. So you can change the levels of the volume of the music. You can make it fade in and out. You know, there's some other things that you can play with. You can change the size of the canvas of the video. You can also go to the tools section here where you can copy one of the images, you can hide, you can insert. This is something I use a lot. You can insert a new recording. If you do like an intro video, that's your same intro for every video. You can pop that in here. You can even paste a recording. You can do a narration. So if I'm just using a stock video that has no narration, I can talk over it. That's kind of cool when you're doing sales funnels and doing like your intro to the sales funnel. You can do overlays here, and this is probably the thing that I do the most often. So like the image in the background, that would be an overlay, or you can also blur sections of the video in case there's private information like credit card numbers or passwords. You can create an outline, you can add arrows, you can highlight a section, you can add text, you can paste, and then you can also insert another video. So that's super cool. You can replace things, you can speed up or slow down. You can do transitions, which is super cool because if you're going like from an intro to another video, it's a really cool professional transition to the next video. So I'll show you what that looks like here. Okay, so again, live videos. Okay, so it did not show a transition because there's not two different videos. It just skipped to it. So, but it is cool. There's many different options for transitions, and you can flip it, and it'll show you here. That's what it looks like if you look up here. Or you can also do like, some crazy things. It just adds an extra touch and makes your video look professional. So I'm gonna cancel this because I don't want to add that edit. If I did, I would just hit OK, and then that transition would go right there. So after you're done with your video, you can click done, and then you can have these options here. You can just save as a video file. You can upload to Screencast-O-Matic, which is cool if you want to save the space on your computer. You can directly upload it to YouTube. You can upload to Vimeo. You can upload to your Google Drive or upload to your Dropbox. So those are super, super simple. I know I went through this really fast, and really you just have to kind of play with it to really get used to it. But there's a lot that you can do with Screencast-O-Matic Video Editor that makes it super, super simple for a beginner. So I hope you found some value in this, and I hope that this helps you. And if you check in the description box, you can see the link to save 20% on your Screencast-O-Matic. So I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.